What is up, Outlaws? Once again, Michael or Legacy Killer HD here, discussing Red Dead Redemption 2, and today we have some very interesting news we're going to be breaking down. We'll be taking a look at numerous topics today, but the highlights are going to be going over a possible gameplay feature that may have been leaked, and the state of development that Red Dead Redemption 2 currently is in. But as usual, if you've missed any of the past Red Dead Redemption 2 videos, make sure you check out the link in the description and the annotation on the screen to the playlist. A lot of amazing news, information, and theories about this upcoming game that you're not going to want to miss, so make sure you guys give that a look. But nonetheless, we're going to start off with the biggest topic today, and that is a possible gameplay feature that's been leaked from a former Rockstar Games employee. This employee, Jonathan Martin, worked for Rockstar San Diego, the main developer behind the Red Dead series, from February 2009 to June 2014. He credits himself for working on Grand Theft Auto 5, Max Payne 3, Red Dead Redemption, and Red Dead Redemption 2. As a lot of you may already know, Red Dead Redemption 2 has been rumored to be in development for at least 4 years now, and what's striking is that he lists off that he was responsible for working on vehicle AI programming. So what this may confirm is that vehicles may be coming to the next Red Dead title. Now, this individual also specifically mentions that within Red Dead Redemption he was responsible for working on a lot of the AI and gameplay elements, and specifically mentions off horses and also working on the zombie portion of Undead Nightmare, which I must admit, vehicles is a very broad term, but it definitely sounds like he's referring to automobiles, which obviously was present within Red Dead Redemption, but it wasn't usable. But this time around it definitely sounds like it will be a thing. The big question maybe is how much of a role will it be playing. In looking to the late 1890s and the early 1900s, there was quite a few vehicles that were being made, one of those being the Benz Patent motor wagon, which is considered to be the first automobile made, and there was various others also made during that time, so it isn't unrealistic that Rockstar Games would be doing this. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. How do you feel about Rockstar Games incorporating vehicles within Red Dead Redemption 2? I'm sure this could be a means of catering to some of the other fans out there, mainly the Grand Theft Auto audience. But again, let me know what you think. Now let's move on to the next part of this video, and that's going to be discussing how far into development that Red Dead Redemption 2 currently is in. Now, based on some recent reports, it's being said that Rockstar Games is close to being finished with Red Dead Redemption 2. Based on some hires of game testers and translators, this does make a lot of sense. Now, the big question is, why did Rockstar Games give us a fall of 2017 release date? Well, here's the reason. With Grand Theft Auto 5 and some of their past games being delayed, they want to make sure they do not rush this title out. They want to polish it up and make sure that the online and single player portion of Red Dead Redemption 2 is at its best quality. But now, with some other news about Red Dead Redemption 2, this is involving the PC port for the game. A lot of analysts are coming out saying that Rockstar Games more than likely will release a PC port in 2018. This isn't really big news, but it's definitely something to give hope for PC players, as I think a lot of us were shocked that Rockstar Games did not come out with Red Dead Redemption 2 for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. But either way, it definitely sounds like there will be a copy, alike to what happened with GTA 5. Now to our next news topic. This is going to be involving the next Red Dead game's release date, and I've gotten some tweets and messages about this. A lot of people getting confused because various retailers are showing off numerous dates, some of those saying December 31st, 2017 and October 31st, 2017, but I think a lot of people are getting confused because they don't understand that these are placeholders. Rockstar Games probably has a very good idea of when they will be releasing the game, but I don't think anybody knows that yet, and I don't think we're going to be getting that news probably until early of 2017, and in all honesty, the release dates that are going around right now make no sense. They're kind of bizarre in some ways, but I think that we'll be seeing Red Dead Redemption 2 more than likely in mid to late September of 2017, at least that's what I think. Now to our last topic of the day, we're going to be discussing an event that could be happening within Red Dead Redemption 2, and that is the Blackwater Massacre. This event took place in 1899, and it's said to be an incident that as many as 37 men were killed, including 22 outlaws and 15 members of the Blackwater Police Department, although this is said to be an estimate as no exact number is known. One of the most notable outlaws that was involved in all of this was Landon Ricketts. He was said to be serving as an unofficial lawman or vigilante of the town at the time, and he is one of the few sole survivors, and that's how he got his legendary status that is clearly evident within Red Dead Redemption. Now, based on the leaked Red Dead Redemption 2 map that seems more and more legit based on the evidence from the trailer and some of the locations, Blackwater will be making a return, and it definitely seems like it's going to be playing a huge role. Now, looking at the Red Dead Redemption 2 poster, we see 7 characters. Obviously, we have John Marston, Bill Williamson, and Dutch Vanderlyn, but we have 3 other characters that are mysterious, and then we have a center character which is more than likely going to be the player character. Now, with these other 3 characters, one of them's been looking a lot like Jack Swift from Red Dead Revolver, which is very interesting, and the other could be Landon Ricketts. Now, I know a lot of people instantly thought, how is John Marston and Landon Ricketts going to be in the same gang? Well, I think a lot of people are getting confused by this poster. It could just be a collection of different characters that we're going to be interacting with. It doesn't necessarily have to be a posse or a gang, which I think a lot of people are assuming. So in that case, John Marston or anybody of Dutch's gang will not have to come in contact with Landon Ricketts. But obviously our center character will be having some type of mission or some type of story with Landon Ricketts, which could be revolved around the Blackwater Massacre. And other than the high death count that we know of, there isn't much known about this event, and a lot of people even comment saying that this event is said to be a mystery to a lot of people because a lot of people don't understand what happened. And in all honesty, it feels like Rockstar Games was teasing this to us within the newspapers, within Red Dead Redemption, and the background of Landon Ricketts and his notoriety. It just feels like Rockstar was getting ready to show us this in the next game. But again, with all the mystery that surrounds this event, you have to expect that Rockstar Games will finally give us an answer to what happened and how Landon Ricketts took part in all of this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you smack that like button if you did enjoy the video or found any informative value. Also, drop down in the comments, let me know your thoughts on the topics that we discussed today, and also consider subscribing for a lot more additional Red Dead Redemption 2 content to come. And remember, Outlaws to the end.